Boop, 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 boop. His teammates are done. I got like 2 bullets left. I'm about to reload, and then he's coming up the stairs from like the pool side. And no aim down sights, no nothing. I just pull to the right and boom, right on his head, one shot him. He's like, "Why are you using that gun? It's a one shot." Blah 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 blah. Flipping out.
You know, people always get mad when you kill them.
You got to hit people in the forehead with that gun in order to get a headshot.
You know,
and the headshots are fatal.
It's I like I said, I play Warhammer 40K, a tabletop game, and back in the day, I don't know what it's like nowadays, but oh shoot!
Oh no! You got this holding ankles.
I gotta reload though.
They are surprisingly good, those NPC people.
Yeah.
He was like moving tactically and stuff. He was trying to close off the angles while you were trying to make them. That was crazy.
Yeah, I noticed. It was not pleasant. All this because I needed a darn starter.
You got this.
And now I'm not wearing any pants. Let's get started. I gotta go find pants. Passed up a lot. Okay. So yeah, we were playing this game called Warhammer 40K, right? And then there's these things called Lords of War. So they're big machines, right? And so I used to play a race that had one of these things that was fairly cheap-ish, and everybody and their mothers were scared of it. Everybody. And I'm like, why? I brought one literally so people would shoot at it because they were so scared of it. It's like I've never gotten any, and every single person I've ever seen use it never gets its what we like to call get your points value out of it, right? So that thing's like a 500 point. The games are done out of like usually 2,000 points. Everything has a point value, right? This thing costs like 300 to 500 points, so a quarter of your army is sucked into this thing. And I've never seen people get their points value out of it, ever. And so I literally bring it just to. And so I was going into a tournament one time, and they're like, and everybody has their version of this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every different race. And so the people hosting the tournament were like, "Yeah, we decided this time we're gonna make a rule. You guys can't use that one." So they're going, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "I was like, oh, so you're getting rid of all Lords of War, right?" Thinking, okay, they're just getting rid of all of them because I can understand it for beginning players. They don't really have that sense to be able to handle those things. They get scared. They're like, "No, just that one." It's like, you guys know it's like the weakest of all of them. Like, no, it's the strongest. Wow. I was like, really?
Yep, that's how I feel about
I'll give you an army of them, and I'll take I'll take 500 points versus your 2,000 points of those, and I'll take 500 points, and I bet you I wipe the floor with you. Wow, you can't. I was like, okay.
Yeah, with the SKS in that game, the handling on it is like terrible. Like turning and aiming down sights, it's pretty slow for that weapon. But I'll tell you what, this thing shoots like a laser and hits like a mule. So like, but if I were to go and say use a gun that would be quote unquote considered meta or like good, fully automatic something, probably set it up to shoot straight and have good handling, sounding about like an SMG that has good AR capabilities, and that's it. Like I would go from dropping 60 something kills in a map to 100, but how fun would that be for my opponent?
Well, so I always play hardcore, so.
Oh yeah, so it wouldn't matter to you anyways. You'd be just out there with pistols killing people.
I refuse to play anything that's not. I refuse to play any Call of Duty or anything like that. That's not hardcore. Just won't do it.
Yeah, I enjoy a little bit of both. There's things about hardcore that I don't enjoy, and then there's things about regular that I don't enjoy as well. So I'm kind of on the fence.
The big thing I hate about regular is I don't know how many times like I've unloaded into somebody in their back, and then turn around because they had a sniper rifle, they got off one lucky shot, or they're using the snap to mechanic, and they kill me. It's like, okay, that's ridiculous.
Well, it depends on which COD you have and whether or not there's mods for it. The current COD that's now, which would be MW2, that does have some mods. They're on PC and they're mostly in Warzone.
Mods.
Multiplayer, you rarely see anybody doing anything like that. Well, I think there's like things you can do for your PC that even if it's not a quote unquote mod, it will give you a tactical advantage.
Oh, for the snap thing, that used to be in the game. That wasn't like a mod or anything. That's as long as you were close, it would snap too when you zoom.
Oh, there's no Snap 2 on Call of Duty anymore. No.
Because that was in the. It's been in almost all of them. It's like it's not like a snap. Like it's.
Are you talking about like the old anti-acceleration? Like, say you were like swinging your aim right, and you're about to go past the enemy, it would like snap you in. It would stop you from doing that for like a split
Yeah, I
second.
think that's what
Okay.
it was.
So yeah, aim assist has kind of evolved throughout the years, depending on which company is making that particular Call of Duty. Some of them have next to no aim assist, and some of them have lots of aim assist.
Yeah.
And
So that's
the
what
settings are in
bothers me.
between.
That's what I don't like about regular. If I start pelting you in the back, and since they used to have a sniper rifle, or whatever it is, they know when to do the. I call it a lock on. It's not really a lock on, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, and then I would die, and it's like, well, what the heck's the point? You know, like, so I always play hardcore.
Yeah, for me, it depends though,
die.
because not all hardcore game modes in different Call of Duty franchises are the same either. Because some hardcore modes, it might take one singular bullet from just about any gun. Other ones, like, they consider certain pistols weak, so it would take 2 or 3 bullets to kill somebody with a pistol.
Again, that's what I don't
personally
like about those. Like, it's the same argument people who say, "Oh, I can't shoot a 22 at somebody. I don't want to tickle them." And I've literally had people make this argument to me, like, because I use so they'll come out and they're like, "Yeah, I use a 45 for house defense." Or blah. I was like, "I just use a 9mm." They're like, "Oh, don't you want stopping power?" Like, no, I'm good. I can put more rounds down range with my 9mm than you can with your 45. I like a 22 as well. Because
they act like a bullet hurts more or less. You know what I mean?
And so my response is and I've had people make this argument that they don't want to tickle somebody. I'm like, okay, you go out about 100 yards. I'm going to shoot you with a 22. You tell me if it tickles or you want me to rush you to the emergency room. Let me know.
Right, for real.
But usually those arguments are by people who've never actually used a gun.
Well, when I was a wee lad, I kind of grew up in the ghetto, and I don't know, the neighborhood I lived in was like very nice, peaceful, and bliss, but there were like that element of young adults that were doing stupid things and kind of getting in trouble.
Yeah,
one evening I was out on the front porch with a couple of my cousin's friends, and apparently one of them had really made an enemy because somebody drove by and shot a couple shots at our house. And fortunately for everybody else, nobody was touched except for me. We had like one of the concrete kind of porches, you know what I mean? It's just like a big giant slab of concrete and it's got a fence around it. And the person who was shooting I'm pretty sure he hit the concrete. And when he did, that piece of concrete went and launched. Luckily, I didn't get hit by the bullet. I got hit by the concrete. But I still have that scar on my ankle. It hurt to high hell, and I didn't even get hit by the bullet.
Oh yeah, I mean even ricochets. Yeah, anybody who says that the caliber of the bullet has never been shot by a bullet.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of gun they were shooting. I don't think it really would have mattered. Where he hit and that stone getting launched, it was fate.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
Luckily, it didn't break the skin though.
And it usually, unfortunately, usually those arguments come from the younger generation. It's usually not the older generation going, yeah, I could take a bullet or this, that, or the other. It's usually the younger generation that, again, but we talked about, especially for young men, our brains don't develop until later in life. So,
Left a few millimeter hole in my leg for a little bit.
oh yeah, you don't mess around with. Yep.
Like, it was one of those ones that was like almost to the bone, so like the skin never really has a chance to become skin again. It's just got like
Well,
that
yeah, because
thin
you got
film
shot.
of skin.
I mean, that's not. It. No guns wound ever really goes away. Oh, there's 2 more meat in here. I didn't know that. We got tons of meat.
I think I was like maybe like 5 or 6, so I didn't like fully understand what was going on. I just heard pop, 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 and then my leg hurt. Like that was literally.
That's
I
usually
mean,
it's funny because you always hear of people going above and beyond in once they've been shot or something like that. It's most of the times because they don't realize they've been shot. Adrenaline's pumping and everything else. Like you don't realize. It takes a lot to.
that's kind of how it happened too. Like I didn't immediately feel the pain. It was actually when I looked at it and realized I was bleeding is when it was like ah, I don't think I freaked out though. I think I was kind of chill about it because it was just kind of I was shook. I think. I mean,
Yeah,
not every day that
and
happens.
that's what happens. I mean, yeah, that's par for the course. You don't know what's happening until you physically see it, and then again, that's why people can do those. One of the reasons why people can do heroic stuff is because, literally, they have no idea. Oh, we can make meat. We can make stews. Oh, we need to get some potatoes going.
Yeah,
And
the
it just
value in those are probably awesome.
yeah, we got
Yeah, I need to
potato.
get my butt
Here's
in
one:
here.
water, empty can, and potato for potato soup.
Oh man, I grabbed the wrong controller. Darn it.
Which makes me almost not want to make up all this money. But do it anyways.
So yeah, I don't really write on the forum my game suggestions, and I know there's a lot of people ahead of me in the queue, but let me know when it starts to get to the point where we need another game because I'm probably gonna buy you Sunken Land.
Oh, so we want Sunken Land on there?
Yeah. I know there's other people way ahead of me, so I'm not even trying to change what we already got going on. I'm talking about in the future.
To be honest with you, I don't even know what we got going on. I gotta move some of the food around. But the only thing I know for certain is that we got Project Zombie. That's what I know for certain.
Like I said, I don't know. I want to make sure that nobody gets ignored on our
no,
group,
I don't think
so.
we have. Let's see. We have some game suggestions. We got Rust, Inside the Back Rooms, Chess Stream, which
Who suggested Rust? By the way, I'd like to ask. Do you remember or
G
who?
G dot dot dot.
G dot dot. I don't know who that is, but that's weird.
Technotica is on there.
I know this sounds messed up, but I almost feel like we should have it so like when it's time for your game suggestion to be done, if you're not around, I don't see you in stream, you're not talking to me, or you're not coming and playing. Just saying.
I mean that's. I still play games that I want to play, so it's even if the person's not around, we'll still probably do it.
Like, go make sure my door's unlocked. Oh.
Heal real quick. Uses everything in the med pack. Um,
All right. That's done. Right now, I can start doing what I wanted to do. Play.
we're
I
gonna go try to go
scoff at the
fishing.
ooh! I've been waiting for that.
So have I. And just haven't come across a spot where good.
We can.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's gonna even work because I don't have any bait. So I'm hoping that we can just fish for the bait.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Well, it would kind of work out too, because like one of us would be catching perch, one of us would be fishing for like with the bait.
Whatever.
I'll probably do the perch because I need more experience than you do. You got probably like way more skill points than me.
I
All
have.
right, where am I?
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at. I'm level 10.
I'm at home, but I'm starving. Figure that out. I have any food on me? Oh, I have all these potato seeds on me. But farm plots is what we need to make, right? So let me figure that out. Actually,
Leaving the farming
priorities.
up to you.
Where exactly did we put the food?
It's
In
over
the
in the
small house? Okay. Is there, well, is there a chest there now? I would assume, or is it just still a pile?
Small barn. We've had chests.
Barn.
You've been in the chests.
Yeah, I'm readjusting. Aha, okay. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. Please,
Tons of water.
okay, my guy's pretty good for food. And let's see, some water.
One
Gulp,
second,
gulp.
everybody. I gotta go off webcam real quick.
I'm not dying anymore. Let's get to work. Farm plots, farm plots, farm plots. Needs nails and wood, I think. Nails and plenty of nails. I feel like there should be a way to like mass pick things up. I don't know if you've said that yet, but it's definitely something that I foresee in this game.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
They
Um,
should really make
there
something
needs
where
to be
you
a way
could
to
easily.
move things around too. Like, there's a lot of things. Like I said, I like this game. It has a lot of potential. Um, it's still rough around the edges.
Yeah, I feel like some of the animations aren't necessary too, like the picking of things up.
Some of them are long.
Oh, I found the truck! I told you it existed.
I never doubted that it did existed. I doubted our ability to find it though, because it's in a random spot. But
Because I was starving. I'm so happy I found this truck because it's got my hammer in there. Oh, I got an extra hammer now because of that. Alright, let's that in there for now. Heck yeah. Alright. Working on farm plots. Farm plot. I wonder how big they are. Have you tried to like mask it out and see what it looks like? How big?
nope, I left it all to you.
Okay. Guess I'll have to see. Keep it a mystery.
I didn't get the walls up though. They're mostly straightish.
Yeah, we were definitely like nice and close with that.
Yeah, there wasn't too
We
much.
had yeah, we had everything we needed.
Some more walls I want to build, but just to finish kind of securing this area.
Yeah.
But for now, yeah, we're getting pretty close to break. So what we'll do is after the break, will be fishing time.
Sounds good to me. Hopefully I can have some of these farm plots done by then so we can have potatoes growing.
We don't need it. I gotta get the. You know your pile of stuff is over here too, right?
My pile of stuff? I
Yeah.
have a pile of stuff.
Pickaxe, AK, your Spartan spear.
Oh, yeah, I think I did that because I needed to be able to mess around with logs.
Yeah, that's what I said. Your katana's around here somewhere. I think it's in the RV stuff. It is. And I found a fire axe today.
A fire extinguisher, you said?
Fire axe.
Oh.
The upgraded of the axe. Now, if I remember correctly, the only water. oh, the radio tower's down.
Is it?
Yeah, do we have to go and do a full thing every single time?
I would imagine.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
this
doing that.
type of game.
Every airdrop needs a full.
But if that is the case, I mean, at least we know now. It's
That's
not a
what it looks
mystery
like.
anymore.
That's unfortunate. Well, because how do we? I wonder if it just needs a battery. Because how are we supposed to get the radio receiver? There's only one of them.
Yeah, I would imagine it's probably just like one or two things that you need to fix on that.
Yeah, probably the battery just went dead. Again, I don't like the fact that you can't charge batteries. Like your gear's never going to be at 100%.
So you know what we do
Oh,
then?
here's one. There's 100% battery.
You know what we do then? We leave at the radio tower a chest full of batteries. Or whatever it takes to fix the thing over and over again. So it's all literally just making a trip over there and putting a battery in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be the way to go. Just keep it simple. Don't try to overdo anything.
Yeah, just not a fan of that type of system. Like,
What, like leaving the wood there? The batteries there?
no, the
Oh, the game.
yeah, that you actually have to keep going back on every airdrop. It's like the airdrops were good, but
Yeah, it is kind of annoying.
yeah, it's like, okay, well, I gotta go back. You know, what do we need for gun parts? Oil. Oil's oil's not easy to get.
You've used up what we had? I feel like we had
Oh
some.
yeah, everything that we had for alcohol and oil gave us 4
Gone.
things of gas.
Damn. Well, now you see why I turned this into a work truck, so I'm not taking great adventures with it. It's the gas stays a little bit.
Yeah, and the only way you can get oil is from, well, finding it obviously, but animal fat, and like you get 1 oil per animal you
It was
kill.
so it really wasn't that far from where we were looking. We just went too far out into the woods. But that was probably my fault because that's where I was looking and made it seem like that's where it probably was. Oh, hey! Oh my God! Are you serious? I didn't touch any of that.
Were you trying to go around?
I need to check this out. There's no way. I didn't even touch the trailer or the.
You hit
Yeah, I was
something.
trying to go through. Well, didn't you say you wanted the farm plots in the back of this
Yeah,
area?
but I could have moved the.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna like have a collision from like. See, you're hitting me. That's so weird. Collision's like 3.
See,
Okay, I can't even.
I didn't show a collision that time. But all right, everybody, we are at our second break, so let's go ahead and get up, use the bathroom, grab some drink, do what we gotta do. Yeah, we'll be back in 5. See you then.